Inakha and Ghonili. Today we bring to you a true story, one that unfolded many, many years ago in the village of Shenaol, deep in the heart of Zinyaboto. A tale filled with love, pride, regret, and betrayal. The story has echoed through generations, serving as a timeless lesson on the true meaning of loyalty. Inakha and Ghonili, a wealthy and respected husband and wife, lived a life of luxury. One day, after returning from a victorious battle, Inakha saw Chevli working in the field. He was immediately struck by her beauty. The next day, Ghonili felt unwell and could not join him for the harvest, so Inakha went all alone to the field. There he saw Chevli again. Unable to resist, he approached her and offered help. She accepted and they quickly became close, spending time together each day in the fields. One day, Chevli's brothers, Giekhe and Khamza, saw Inakha with your sister. They took him aside and confronted him. "What are your intentions with our sister?" Fearing for his life, Inakha agreed to marry Chevli. He asked the brothers, "Am I a suitable suitor for your sister?" They found him to be kind and brave, so they agreed to the marriage. Inakha returned home and told Ghonili, "To save my life, I had to agree to marry Chevli." Inakha hoped Ghonili would accept both her and Chevli as his wives, but she refused. She said, "Inakha, a wooden armlet and a bangle can be worn together, but two elephant tusks cannot. One of us must leave." She meant that as a member of a royal clan, neither of them could live under the same roof. As promised, Inakha went to settle the dowry for Chevli on the 9th day. Ghonili, while heartbroken, worked tirelessly, preparing for the day Inakha would bring his new wife home. She cooked rice, ground the grain, and prepared rice beer. On the big day, Inakha arrived with Chevli and told Ghonili, "Take whatever you want and leave." But Ghonili replied, "I have no need for your wealth. I want to live with our daughter and this bamboo that locks our house." Ghonili had cleverly hidden all her precious ornaments in the bamboo. Months later, a warrior named Sumikhe from Pilimi village saw Ghonili and fell in love with her. He proposed marriage, but Ghonili rejected him, saying, "I cannot marry a man lesser than Inakha." Sumikhe returned, dressed as a warrior, saying, "I am no less than Inakha. I am a warrior, no more, no less." Ghonili accepted his proposal because she admired his bravery. They married and lived a prosperous life. Meanwhile, Inakha became poor after Ghonili left him. Years passed, and one day, Inakha and Ghonili found themselves working in neighboring fields. They could hear and see each other, and though they did not speak, it reminded them of their past. One day, Inakha and Chevli finished their meal and returned to work. Curious to see if they had actually eaten, Ghonili went to the shed to check. She looked inside the basket and saw that the vessel was empty and the rice wine vessel was filled with water instead of rice beer. The next day, Ghonili left food and rice beer at Inakha's field. When Inakha and Chevli saw the delicious food and rice beer, they wondered who had left it, and after tasting the food and drink, Inakha immediately realized that it was Ghonili. He told Chevli, "You must compete with Ghonili in the game of hope." Hope is an ancient sport in which people jump and kick their buttocks to test stamina. The next day, Chevli challenged Ghonili to the game, but Ghonili hesitated, saying, "I will be ashamed to compete in front of Inakha." Chevli assured her that Inakha would not watch, so Ghonili agreed. They removed their ornaments and began jumping. Chevli tried to jump as quickly as possible, but Ghonili took her time and jumped with ease. Chevli grew tired very quickly, and Ghonili won the challenge. Inakha was secretly watching from a distance and sighed deeply. Why did I ever leave my beloved Ghonili? The next day, Inakha went to visit Ghonili, thinking that Sumikhe was away. But Sumikhe was hiding and listening to their conversation. When he entered, Ghonili offered him rice, meat, and wine. Inakha said, "Ghonili, can we drink from the same cup and eat from the same plate like we used to?" But Ghonili replied, "Things cannot always be as you desire." She knew Sumikhe was listening, so she added, "My love Sumikhe has gone to the field and I must follow him." Inakha was filled with sorrow. He did not eat or drink the food that was offered to him and left heartbroken. Furious at Inakha's visit, Sumikhe decided to kill him. But Ghonili found out about the plot. The next day, as Ghonili worked in the field, she sang a song. "Do not take the usual path, go through the cotton fields." Inakha understood the warning and avoided the path, saving his life. Inakha spent the rest of his days consumed by regret, endlessly questioning, "What was it that I failed to see in my beloved Ghonili?" He soon passed away, overcome by heartbreak and sorrow. True love and loyalty are irreplaceable, and the choices we make out of pride or selfishness often lead to regret. This story teaches us that genuine affection cannot be bought or replaced, and that sometimes the greatest loss is the one we bring upon ourselves. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to discover more enchanting tales and rich traditions from the comfort of your home.